Hey guys, it's Phantom's X Listener here, back again with another Phantom's X Listener video, and I'm recording this early. Why? Because one, I made my grandmother mad about it for some reason. I don't know why she was so stressed, first of all, and she was like, turn on that goddamn hotspot and let this damn child do the videos early because I have work to do tomorrow and you gotta open up the store, just like, tons of complaining. And like, my uncle is still awake, she's still awake, and I can only do lemon slash NS of the spicy shit when everybody is asleep. I was going to do a Usagi ex-listener lemon, quote unquote, but then they're awake. It's 10:36. How am I supposed to do that? But I guess I don't know what this video is about. I'm sorry. So the intro's kind of messed up. Take a sip of this cappuccino because I don't have coffee today. The rest of the coffee she drank, and then she want to be like, oh, you're the one who drinks coffee at night. But anyways, my Instagram, Discord link, server, wattpad, and the songs that I use will be in the description below. I ended up downloading so many freaking songs to my phone. Jesus, I forgot the word phone for a second. But I will be making a makeout session playlist. It will be most likely TMNT, of course, like a TMNT makeout session playlist, like Mikey and stuff like that, and then it will go down to the 2012 and then Usagi. I mean, like, technically it's kind of a crossover between TMNT, so yeah, I'm gonna see what I can record and Lego. Okay, so this may be weird, but this is a mid-poly relationship between, I'm thinking Donnie, like, I'm thinking about all, but like it would mainly be Donnie and Leo flirting. Well, Leo would mainly flirt with you, Mikey would help you out, but like Donnie, he's just like your main partner. Like, this is more of a like polymorous relationship. What is polymorous, you may ask? Like, what is polymorous, AG? Well, not polymorous, but polyamorous. There we go. That's the right way to correct it. It's actually described as a sexuality of someone wanting to have a mixual relationship with not just one but two people. And they want to love both equally. But then there's polysexual, which is the same as polyamorous, but you can date multiple people at the same time just as long as they agree with it. But the thing about poly is that there are rules and boundaries between it. I am just doing this, but you can skip if you want to. I will put after I do my little speech and when the video starts thing in the not description, in the comments below. Okay, so here's what's with the difference with polyamorous. Polyamorous is with two people, just two people. And polysexual is when you date multiple people at the same time. But what are the boundaries and what are the rules? Okay, so boundaries are, what if they're siblings? What if they're twins and they're both in love with you and you both love them? Okay, so they can both agree to date you, but they are not dating each other. That is something that some people do not understand about polysexual. Some of you may be like, ew, they're siblings. Why are they going to date you and each other? That's just incest. No, it is not incest. It's just like they are dating you, but they are not dating each other. What if they want cuddles? Okay, they may put you in the middle and cuddle you like a sandwich. Or if they agree to cuddle each other, if it's not weird, I think it's kind of weird unless they're like 5, 6, 7 and cuddling each other to sleep. But when they're older, it's kind of weird. But unless they have you in the middle, kind of like a sandwich, then that's fine. But in a poly relationship and they're siblings or they're close or something and they want to date you, they do not have to date each other. Like, example, you're dating 3 people, right? You are dating, example, your best friend, and then there's your friend who's dating your best friend, but then they're not dating you. That's how polysexual works. And I'm sorry if my voice is deep. Puberty has been hitting me different. But anyways, how many minutes did I waste on this? Holy crap, 2 whole minutes. But just warning you that my uncle and that my grandma is still awake, so I'm thinking this is a poly relationship between Donnie, Mikey, and Leo and listener. Is Casey involved in this? Yes. So in the description I'm going to put the full thing, but in the title I'm just going to put Donnie or TMNT, Rise TMNT X listener, and then I'm going to put it in the title also if the title wasn't too long. But anyway, let's get straight into the video. I didn't even have to pause. But this was just an announcement. Thank you for listening. Okay, so I actually had to cut the video because I have organizational OCD, and if I just continue on with that whole speech in the video, with a singular video, I know it would be easier, but I have OCD, organizational OCD, and I just wouldn't cope with it. Anyway, let's get this started. So it was none other than, let's skip to summer. It was the first week of summer. Finally, you graduated at college, and you were like, well, nah, not even college. Some of you guys are like in elementary, junior high, or maybe even high school. So let's say you graduated high school, and you were like, do I want to go to college or do I not? I don't want to spend my whole summer in college, you thought to yourself. So you just decided to go home. You like burst open the door and said, where are my babies? And then your cats came running to you, or your pet of choice. I don't know how to separate the letters, but your pet of choice. So your little pets came running to you. I personally prefer cats. Your cats came running to you, and they were just all up in your lap, and you were so happy to see them after weeks and weeks. April was actually taking care of them, that's why. And then you fed them. Well, they were actually already fed, but you decided to put some more food in their bowls and some water. You unpacked, you just laid down in comfortable clothes, and then you see your T-phone, and you were like, didn't I leave this on mute? When I tell you that when you unmuted it, those notifications went blasting, I'm telling you those notifications went blasting. You put it on mute again just so you can check all the messages without it blasting in your ear. First off was Michelangelo. Of course, Mikey, sometimes he may spam you in text, but he will mostly spam you in audios, message audios. So take a sip of this coffee so I can do his voice. You clicked on the first one and thought to yourself, oh God, what did Mikey say? And it was your first week in high school from that audio. And so basically, let's say high school was kind of like college, and you had dorms and everything like that, and you were going through a lot of tests, and you had to stay in the high school. Something like that, because I don't want you to put you all the way in college, because listener isn't 20 years old. Anyway, Mikey said, honey cakes. Sometimes he calls you honey cakes because yes, honey cakes, I miss you so damn much. To be more cursing. It's just your first week of high school. I hope you took your T-phone with you. Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. Raph is already crumbled up in his room, crying about it, saying that he misses your baking and everything. I miss playing video games with you. By the way, he's kind of mixed with 2012 Mikey with the video game part. I hope you do well in your tests. Second week of high school, the audio, he waited a week to text you again. So, I'm guessing you didn't take your T-phone to high school. And that's fine, not me having a complete panic attack about it. I love you, okay? Sugar cakes. Bye. Have a good night. And then it just kept on going until boom, first week of summer. It was a really long audio, and it included Donnie and Leo. And then you started the audio. Take another sip. Well, did I say take a sip of this coffee or take a sip of this cappuccino? I can't even know. Hi, angel cakes. It's the first week of summer. I can't wait until you go back to your apartment. Oh my God, my uncle just turned the light off. That means I'm going to sleep. Anyway, it's the first week of summer. I can't wait to see you. It's just like you going back to your apartment. We could do like so many things. And then Leo popped in. Hey, sugar. How you doing? I miss you so much. It's the first week of summer. We could do so many things. And then he just like whispered into the speaker without Mikey seeing. But Mikey was trying to take his phone away. Maybe a few makeout sessions. And Mikey took it back and said, ahem. Don't mind Leo. He just took my phone for no reason when he knows he has his own phone. Not my fault that I miss him so much, Leo yelled back. Donnie then, the tallest, literally the second tallest one, took Mikey's phone and said, hey, honeypot. By the way, nickname credit to Error 13A. Hey, honeypot. I really miss you. First week of summer. Yay. Hope you come down to there to see us. Hey, give me that. Gotcha. I am so sorry about that, Angel Cakes. They're just so excited to see you. We hope to see you for summer. Bye, they all said as the audio ended. You were literally kind of like smiling but in tears at the same time. And you thought, oh, they missed me that much. You went down to Leo, which was a bunch of spamming hearts, like, honey, I miss you, I love you, and stuff like that. Just a bunch of lovey-dovey things. You went down to Rav, which was, of course, a bunch of just crying audios. April was just like, your gender, I miss you so damn much. I am going to break into that school. Casey was just saying that, like, let's say that Casey, he got used to his mother reading him bedtime stories, and Cassandra was still getting used to that. And he would like lay his head on your lap, and he said, hey listener, I really miss when you'd read me bedtime stories. I haven't really been able to sleep since my mom is kind of still getting used to it. I really miss you, my little sunflower. I hope to see you this summer. And then the audio ended, and you let out the biggest awe of your life. Cassandra just skull spams like she's gonna kill you. Donnie's just cute, lovey-dovey, but not too much. You put your T-phone down, and then you're like, oh, I still have a lot to unpack. I'll go down to the lair. Of course, I'll get a huge surprise hugs, but it's worth it. So basically, you got ready and like comfortable, like some sweatpants. Let's say some sweatpants. Let's say in New York City, it doesn't get like over 100 degrees, and it's like sort of like a good kind of weather, a half cold, half hot, like cloudy skies and a mid-hot weather, but it's still like, you know, those cold winds. So you put on a sort of lavender hoodie. Well, let's say it's a tie-dye hoodie you made between blue, orange, and purple, representing Michelangelo, Leo, and Donnie. Put on some sweatpants, your all-star shoe. I literally worship all-star. Grab your messenger bag, put on, you're probably wondering what a messenger bag is. Hold on. There are literally different types of messenger bags, but it is my dream to have one of these. You put a few snacks in there for later, and like a few drinks, your phone, and basically things you needed. You went down to the lair, and of course, boom, eyes were laid on you. Raph immediately started breaking down, and he was the first one to hug you. And then, of course, he let out a big gasp and said, oh, listener, is that you? He picked you up and literally squeezed you to the bone. You were like, Raph, I can't break you. And he said, oh God. He put you down. I'm really sorry, my little rose. I just, I missed you so much. You patted his head. It was nothing. It was just exams. I'm back now. You rubbed his cheek. Second one to tackle you was Leo. Sugar! Just tackle. He was just smothering your face with smooches, and you said, whoa, calm down, Okay, last one. I I missed you to death. It was just a long sort of ish year without you, and I just really missed you. So did the others, and I missed your presence. He gave you a small smooch on the neck. He trying to be kinky. Hey, calm down there. He got off and helped you up. The second one to see you was, of course, Mikey. I thought I heard banging next to my window, like someone was banging on my, not on my window, but on something that's outside my window. I don't know what it is, but I think it's kind of like these spare wood thingies we have. But anyway, second one to see you was Mikey, and of course he picked you up, spun you around, and said, "Angel cakes." I'm probably the first one that just didn't tackle you and just smothered you with kisses and stuff, but I'm so glad to see you. He had some little tears in his eyes, and he cupped your face and just there. That should be enough to not kill you and stuff like that. I missed you, having you around. Later on, April would tell you the plans, and then boop, you got scooped up bridal style by Donatello himself. Hi, honey pie. You were just tomato. How are you, my little lavender? He gave you a smooch on the head, since he really isn't the type of romantic one. By the way, I don't see him as our ace. I mainly see him as asexual, because he's not really into sexual content. Anyway, he spun you around a little bit, while Sheldon just giving him some backup, making him a little taller. And then he's just like, I really, really missed you, sweetheart. It's tough, I missed you, having you right by my side in the lab. I'm glad you're back, okay? He put you down. Next one to tackle you, once again, Cassandra. And then next thing everyone hears is yelling that I'm gonna kill you for leaving me and yada yada. Raph got Cassandra off of you, and you were like, I feel like I was just close to death for a second. And then Raph just told Cassandra to calm down, and that you didn't do it on purpose. It was because of education and everything. And she calmed down. And then next normal one to hug you was Casey himself. He just held out his arms and waited for you. You just walked up to him, and he gave you just a big bear hug. Hi, Cherry Blossom. I really missed you. I bet everyone said that to you, but I really did. My insomnia kept acting up all the time, and not having you there made me feel really vulnerable. You cupped his face and said, hey, it's okay to feel vulnerable. You gave him a kiss on the forehead. Mwah. All right, now let's go sit down, okay? You guys were having some lunch, and then April bursts in, just heavily breathing. Just imagine April heavily breathing. And then of course she gave you a hug from the back and said that she missed you very much. And she said, hey listener, I am so sorry. I literally ran down here as fast as I could. I was busy, but I'm here with the plans. She pulled out a paper. Everybody cheered on, and then you hear Mikey in the background, yippee. And then you said, so, what's on the list? And then she held it out to you. So, you know that one time, I wasn't there, but Donnie told me, that one time where you, Mikey, and Donnie went to this one hilltop? We're going there again. It's like we marked that little hilltop as our territory where we go to hang out. You smiled and said, I really miss that hilltop, actually. When are we going? Well, right now, actually. Just get your stuff ready. And then you just get up, go to your apartment. Leo just Hakasha opens a portal for you, and to your room you go. And April came with you. You guys organized some stuff in your messenger bag and in your backpack. You packed a sleeping bag and everything, and then you see on your table lavender, sunflowers, and tulips. Like, I forgot a name of a blue flower. I was gonna say violets, but violets are violets blue? Or violets are me confusing if violets are blue or purple. I mean, roses are red, violets are violets, I guess. If violets are blue, then violets are blue. Violets, we're going with violets. Then you see violets. One's from Mikey, of course, sunflowers. One's from Donnie, which is the lavender, and then the violets are from Leo. They all had their own little notes, which Mikey said, I wish you all the best luck on that hilltop. Bet you're gonna be cuddling with me. That little thingy, meaning to make it seductive. I literally put it up on the screen while I'm editing. Then Donnie said, nah, don't listen to Mikey. You'll be cuddling with me! Exclamation point, 110011. Smirky face. Well, no, not even Donnie would do that. He would do that like little tongue face. And Leo said, not even a chance, Donnie. They're going to be cuddling with me. More exclamation points, smirky face. You chuckled while you put the flowers in little pots so they can stay alive. And you thought, oh man, how am I going to take my cats? Well, if there is a way, there's a way. You took your cats with you also because they needed to go outside after being locked inside probably for a long time. It hit 7:30 and it was time to hit the road. It was bad bitch hour. It was bad bitch o'clock. There we go, bad bitch o'clock. Let me get my cup of cappuccino. Take a sip of it. And this is probably like the only thing of caffeine I'm going to be having. Oh my god, I forgot my closet was open. Anyways, I'll close the closet. You were just skateboarding with, like, let's just say fluff ball this time. You were skateboarding with fluff ball in your messenger bag. I'm gonna cut that out. Let's say you were skateboarding with fluff ball and they were sticking their head out, just enjoying the wind. You're skateboarding to the rooftop, and then the turtles catched up to you because you didn't notice they were behind you. Leo being the first one to catch up to you. Hey, sugar. Did you read the note? You nodded and you smiled. Yeah, I sure did. Mikey being the second one to catch up and said, so who might it be? He did the same face on this photo. And then Donnie, being a cheater, of course, using his jetpack. Definitely me. Oh, come on. You can't resist me, Lavender. He did a little wink. And then Leo just growled at him, and he just glared at Leo. And Mikey was like, huh, these two. And then just Raph was running. And April was on his back. Casey was on the skates, and Cassandra was also on skates. You guys got there at about 8:30. It took like an hour and 30 minutes to get there because it's actually out of the city. Out of New York City, yes. Where there are no cars, just a few lights and stuff like that. And you can see like the sunset and the sunrise. The moon was huge. You guys set up the campfire, your sleeping bags, the food. I still can't figure out the name to that thing. I still want to say igloo when I know it's not an igloo. And I know it's not an ice pack either. It's one of those things where you put your drinks into with a bunch of ice. Yeah. So, not Casey, but April got out about 2 of those out of thin air. And one had snacks and one had drinks, and she had extra ice. So you guys were like roasting some marshmallows. And Donnie just kept giving you that one look like he knows it's gonna be him. But then Leo kept glaring at him, and Mikey was just like annoyed. And then Donnie decided to finally get the courage and sit next to you, and he said, so, any pot? How's the marshmallow roasting? Oh, yours burning. Oh, wait, really? You looked over and just blow, blow, blow. You're funny sometimes, you know. Or sometimes you can just be hilarious. He tucked your hair behind your ear. He just, very sweet boy. You've never seen Donnie like this, you know, so calm. Not arguing with Leo, just, he's being himself right now, his little calm self. You looked at him, you guys were almost touching noses, and you said, Donnie, I've never really seen you like this before. What's gotten into you while I was gone? Well, I took your word and advice. Meditating, drinking more tea instead of espressos, even though I absolutely love espressos. But not as much as I love you. He placed his hand on your cheek and, you know, is gonna go in for the bait, which is the kiss, until Leo just topped you two and got in the middle of it and said, hey, how about we play a little game? And then Cassandra raised her head and said, game? Because she was laying down and like telling a story to Casey. And Leo took out his sword and said, yeah, a game. Donnie stared at him like, I'm going to kill you once everybody's asleep. And then Leo gave him that grin and that little, like, you know, that cute little eye squint like, no you won't. Take a sip of this cappuccino. After getting interrupted 2 times, you and Donnie finally have a little smoochy time behind the tree. But really, tell me, who did you pick? He still had his like hand on your cheek and you were leaning into his touch. And you said, really, I don't really know. And plus, if you guys are competing with each other to see who's the favorite, I don't have a favorite. I love all of you equally. And if I had to pick one, I'd pick all. I'd cuddle all of you. He blushed a bit, but he said, that's impossible. There's 3 of us. Unless you're Mikey, stay in the middle. Which, like, if you guys don't think that's weird, I don't think it's weird, because there would be like 2 people in the middle and then one on the other side and one on the other side, basically one cuddling the other, if you guys picture it and know what I mean. Anyway, you said, no, nothing's impossible, Donnie. Was it impossible for you to do that backflip that one time? No. So it's not impossible to have 4 people cuddling. Come on, let's go back to the campfire and let's enjoy the time we have, okay? I bet the whole summer is gonna be like this, but still, I wanna enjoy my first day. You guys went back and Cassandra's just passed out, knocked out. She had a few shots of vodka and Casey was like, what did this, points at vodka, do to her? You just widened your eyes and said, who brought alcohol? Casey pointed at April. Oh, come on. We are literally adults. And, well, Cassandra's an adult. She can drink. But I think she maybe had a little too much. And then Cassandra's just like, I'm okay. Bonk her head on the grass. You face palmed yourself and said, adults. And then you just threw it away so Casey probably wouldn't get a sip of it. You took out a box of Monster because Monster Energy is everything. And a few sodas, and then you guys started making battery acid. You got out the cups. I would literally have an I Love New York cup. And then you said, cheers for summer. And then, okay, April would play the song Be Cool for the Summer as you guys drank that. Oh my god, imagine, while you were gone, they decorated that place specifically for you. So like they added LED lights, these cute little leaves, fake leaves, flowers, and like just, it looks like a tree house, but without a tree house. So Leo turned on the LED lights to rainbow. No flash warning. It was kind of that like slow flash, like really slow changing color, kind of smooth. You know. And you were like, whoa, how'd you guys put LED lights here? And then Donnie said, with the power of science, of course. He smirked. Oh yeah, I forgot, you're an electrician. You literally laughed at your own joke. Then Leo started to burst out in laughter with you because he knows it's science, but like he gets the electrician part. He pouted and said, ha ha, very, very funny. And then Raph is passed out asleep already because he big baby, he has a sleep schedule. And April's like, oh god, I'm gonna hit the hay. Y'all can stay up if you want to, lovebirds. I'm just gonna scooch over Cassandra. You're probably wondering, what did what did April say? She said, scooch over Cassandra, I wanna cuddle with you. Those two are together, lesbians. And then Casey basically has lesbians parents. Yes. And Casey was like, who am I gonna cuddle? And then like Raph offered to be like a big teddy bear to Casey. Anyways, once again I got scared of something. He offered to be a big teddy bear for Casey, since you, Leo, and Mikey, unless you guys are comfortable with putting another person, being 5 people, I think like Casey would like cuddle you, because like he's more like of the biggest, not biggest baby, but like he's the one with the most attachment issues to you besides Donnie. I think he would have major attachment issues, and Raph has separation anxiety. So I think like, imagine this with me. So you, Casey, Mikey in the middle, so 3, and then Leo to your side and Donnie to Mikey's side, if you all can picture what I'm picturing. So you offered Casey to come and cuddle. So you guys made this really big sleeping bag, which you guys weren't going into. It's like a sort of layout sleeping bag without the, zipper thingy. And then you guys got out your blankets, or just this one huge blanket. So you guys got in your positions and you guys got cuddling. Every time I keep on pausing, by the way, it's because I hear these loud bangs and I don't know who's making them. Like, what the hell? Anyway, take a sip of this cappuccino. So you guys got cuddling, and Casey said while he was nuzzling your neck, I love you, Cherry Blossom. I really missed having time like this with you. And then Mikey said, getting snuggly and lovey-dovey over there? I see. He said, playing with Casey's hair. Donnie said, be quiet, you 3. I'm trying to sleep. He chuckled. Leo on the other side, don't get quirky, Donnie. We're all trying to sleep. He held you by the waist. And you said, shh, everybody's trying to sleep. Now come on, everyone, stop playing around. Let's just go to sleep. So, ended off that you all couldn't sleep. You all stayed up drinking. I'm sipping alcohol like there's no tomorrow, but there's... And then you like paused, and you all looked at each other and decided not to say that there's school tomorrow, and said, but there's another summer day tomorrow. That's what you all said while the sun rose, and you and Casey started dancing. I lift my head up and the world's on fire. And then Casey said, frick, there's another summer day tomorrow. I just decided to add that in because that's wholesome. And then Leo, Mikey, and Donnie. Whoa. By the way, the song is IG for Instagram comments song, and it's by this one dude, by the way. It's just a really good song, by the way. I don't even know what song I'm going to use in this video. I'm probably going to use multiple songs, by the way, because this video is so flipping long. And then everybody woke up. Cassandra gave April a no smooch and said, morning, honey. Just cute lesbian couple. And then Casey said, oh, look at my two moms. You chuckled and said, cute, aren't they? And give him a little nudge. Yeah, yeah, definitely cute. He glared at you and said, what? And just like, you guys just continue on. And then Donnie got out his coffee machine out of nowhere and started making coffee. And you had to run down to the nearest gas station and get some like breakfast snacks for everyone. And you guys had breakfast. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was the first episode of that one summer day, or the first day of summer with the Rise TMNT. This is not going to become like a series. Maybe it will for like the summer, and I'm just doing it early so you guys can watch it early or watch it during the summer, whenever you guys want. I really hope they don't turn the hotspot off right now, because I'm literally finishing this at almost midnight. So basically, I'm going to be uploading this at almost midnight, because I'm also going to be editing this video to be a little funny too. My Instagram, Discord link, server, Wattpad. I still haven't worked on my Wattpad for so long because, one, I'm out of data. Like, this company that like I have my little data card for keeps stealing my Wi-Fi. I mean, my data. But anyway, and the songs that I use will be in the description below. I will put when my talking in the beginning stops and when the video starts in the comments below, so you guys won't have to skip and just click on it. We are very close to 5K. I just realized that in all my videos, other videos, when I hit 4K, I've been saying we are very close to quote-unquote 4K when we already hit 4K. But you guys knew what I meant, and I'm thankful for that. I hope we get to 5K. And I'm actually trying to get an electric guitar. And I don't literally have no money for that, because I'm in a band and I'm trying to start uploading videos of me singing for you guys and playing the guitar, kind of like Wilbur. So can someone help me buy an electric guitar? But anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.